Joshi Dean here. Welcome back to the Business Vlogs channel. As always, we'll be playing chess here and talking about progress in the business. Awesome. So we're black. He is white. So we go second. Cool. Take control of the middle. Awesome. Haven't played chess obviously until since the last time I uploaded, which is how I do things. So yeah, I'm not super rusty because I got to play like 3 days ago, right? Which isn't too bad. But I know what this guy is going to do. He wants to move his horse right here and everything like that. I'm not going to let him do that. But yeah, guys, I've been uploading every other day on the main AI operations channel. Reason for that is because I want to be able to have uploads up until May 31st to focus more on client delivery instead of content creation. So every client that wants to work with me will be put on a wait list until I'm done prepping content until May 31st. Reason for that is because I can only focus on one thing at a time. That's just how I am. And it's better to do that because I can have better delivery for the thing I'm focused on. And that's how everyone should operate instead of multitasking. Because if you multitask, you produce mediocre content or product in general, right? For anything. Any result you're trying to get, it'll be mediocre if you have scattered focus. And I used to be that. I used to have scattered focus. I wouldn't focus on a singular thing. And I would try multitasking, etc. And very, it's not a very productive thing to do at all. So yeah, I learned the hard way, and I'm sure you guys are also experiencing that as well because we're all human beings, right? So we all have the same problems, the same human problems. Um, we're not aliens, unless you're hardwired a little differently in the brain, which some people are, but for the majority of people, we're not aliens, right? So we can only produce so much, essentially. Um, Not sure what this guy's plan is. Okay, so he wants to obviously do some weird stuff here. I just have to do that. Okay. We're low on time. I've been talking about the business more than the game. I think it's important to focus more on commentary, in my opinion. Um, what did he just take? Oh man, he took my bishop. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Yeah, I mean that's what happens when I'm not focused on the game, right? I'm going to screw up every here and there. Oh man, this guy screwed up majorly. So now it's fair game. Super fair game. I feel bad for this guy. Anyway, we're low on time, so like I shouldn't feel too bad. Because I have a very high likelihood of losing here. We got to move pretty quickly here. Oh man, almost screwed that up. 28 seconds on the clock. Now we're focused on the game, less on commentary, which is fine. Let's see. Okay. And then it'll be checkmate here as we move our queen up. Unless he pulls something off. Nope. Cool. That's one game. Let's try to get 2 games in a row here. But yeah, today was a recording session. So I recorded all the videos I prepped for today. Um, and yeah, I'm always rusty when it comes to recording because I, you know, don't record every single day. And so like I'm focused more on operations than being like an expert at talking, right? And that's majorly important. You know, talking is pretty easy because I've been talking for a lot of my life. Um, like commentary wise, I've been doing commentary for quite some time. Um, it's kind of a feature that I have or a skill set that I have that I'm pretty proud of. Oh, okay. Now we're in trouble. So, what do I do here? Um, hmm. We gotta do this. Fair enough, fair enough. Let's see. Hmm. I don't know what I'm doing here. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. We gotta resign, right? No, we never do that, so we gotta stick through it. Oh my God. Why did I move my king? Oh my God. What am I doing? No way. You guys are cringing. I know. I know you are. I'm such an idiot. Oh my God, now I'm gonna lose my, no, I'm not. Jesus Christ, I'm an idiot. Such an idiot. What is wrong with me? Oh my God. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my gosh, I could have taken that. Let's try to get him somehow. Yeah, he's not just gonna screw up out of nowhere. Why did I not take that? Like, I'm playing against a really bad player, and I'm just losing. It's insane. Oh, it's check. Oh no. Oh no, 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 oh no, oh no. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh, okay, 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 okay. Thank God. Thank God, thank God. We're good. Jesus Christ. I am so terrible right now. This is god awful. Oh my gosh, it's about to be checkmate. Can we pull something off here? It's 20. I have 25 seconds left as well. This is it's over. It's over. Oh my God. What is he? Oh my God. What am I doing? Well, it's check. I had to. I just had to. Let's see. What is he trying to do? Is he? Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. No. My castle. It's over. It's over. Sorry for this terrible game. You guys are maybe entertained by how bad I am right now. So like maybe it's a little entertaining. But yeah, cool. So, yeah, recap before I end the video here. So, I've been uploading every other day on the main channel, uh, because some days are inconsistent. Sometimes a video takes a little longer, depending on the system I'm breaking down and what problem I'm solving for. Um, and of course, sometimes there are emergencies that I need to take care of. I'm not completely like free of responsibilities. Like I have to take care of specific things every now and then. So, um, eventually, I think all that stuff will be automated where, every single responsibility is sort of like taken care of so that I can hyper focus on work, which should be the case. Um, uh, yeah, I'm taking this work very seriously. I always take work seriously. It's just something I do, and it's something everyone should do because work is pretty much life. I don't believe in work-life balance. I think that's a scam. Um, Everything we do should be work because we're always thinking deeply about something, whether we're waiting in line, making food, cutting vegetables, whatever. We're always thinking about something, and whatever it is, should be around work, right? Because what are you problem solving for? You might be problem solving for the wrong thing. Instead, change your rumination, problem solve for the right thing. So that's what I'm, focused on, making sure that my rumination is focused on my work, making sure that I'm obsessed with my work, making sure that I'm curious and I'm improving and that I'm, feeling a sense of relatedness with the people I'm collaborating with. And um, also, I want to feel like I'm working autonomously, where I'm, essentially working out of desire. I also want to make sure that my work feels like play, which it sort of is right now because I'm experiencing improvement, and I'm experiencing like that winner's effect, um, and that's always good, right? So it feels like a video game now, except it's very low dopamine, right? Like it's not as satisfying, which is good because the most rewarding work comes from the most boring work. And so what I do is I take boring breaks, right? And it makes the boring rewarding and it makes the painful satisfying or attractive, right? Because boring is pretty painful. And so the painful becomes attractive as well. And the boring becomes rewarding because yeah, and they pretty much mean the same thing. But let's say I'm going for a cold shower, right? I want to make the painful attractive. And the way I do that is by starting off with hot water before I go into the cold water, right? That way it's not as painful. So essentially that. Um, so those are like a few principles I always stick to. If you guys want to know like my principles, like what the philosophy I abide by, I have a list of quotes you guys can check out down below. If you guys click on the Learn More About Me website, it's like a Linktree website, and I have quotes that I read every day as prayer, essentially, to remind myself, like, oh, like this is all the stuff I need to stick to. And I find peace by having my philosophy, right? It's all I really need and a working mind, and that's it. That's actually one of my quotes. All I need is my philosophy and a working mind. Um, and yeah, besides that, I'm literally just rambling here before I end off the video because I only do these every 3 days, so I just want to like shoot you guys with value before I end the video here. Um, my last video that I uploaded yesterday only got 1 view, so it's doing the worst out of all my videos right now. And so I tried to just changing up the title to something that people will find if they search up the question, which I found works. If it's a question that people inquire on the internet, it'll pop up and people will watch it. And so, having the titles be questions has been very helpful. Um, and yeah, I have two forms of content right now. It's answering questions and then breaking down systems to businesses that have constraints. Constraints meaning like problems in their operation. So those are the two forms of content that I make around. Um, and yeah, so far what I've seen better results in is it's actually pretty equal in results overall. As of lately, I've been doing more breakdowns of operations than answering questions because I've solved most of the most, common questions when it comes to like the AI industry. But I'm sure there's more questions I can answer, probably in a better community. Like the community I'm in, or the communities I'm in that I answer questions around are pretty beginner friendly, right? And then as for like finding questions from like serious business owners, I would need to get access to those. And the number one problem people have with marketing is they try marketing to a market they don't have access to. They try selling to a market they don't have access to, essentially. That's the number one marketing problem that people have. So yeah, it's like you need to find your market before you sell to a market, right? And it all comes down to getting data. And you get data from building relationships. And when you have data, you can problem solve around that data, right? But without data, you're nothing. So yeah, um, I'm really just focused on building relationships, providing value, building a solid brand around uh, the position I'm in, where I'm helping AI agencies or agencies implementing AI pretty much, selling the shovel for this absolute gold mine right now. And then, yeah, just like positioning myself perfectly for opportunity, right? It's what is the best marketing. Cool. I'm rambling on now. That's pretty much it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did and you want to see more of me on your home feed, hit that subscribe button. Take care.